Good morning and welcome to our first show of the 2024 fall broadcasting season. I'm Samantha Reedy-Platt and I'm joined by veteran CTV reporter Kaelin Day.
Today on the show, Samantha will get us caught up with everything we need to know about Measure H, the bond that Colfax High School seeks to pass in the upcoming November election.
Broadcasting One reporter Logan Mulsow looks back on the Colfax blood drive and reports on the tremendous effort Colfax Leo Ruby Muscle invested to make it happen.
Katie Marks will shine the light on our fall sports teams with the return of the Sports Update.
And we'll help you get current on all the action around campus.
Welcome to the show.
For the past 10 weeks, the leadership team has worked hard to create a positive experience and environment for their fellow students and classmates. We'd like to introduce you to the newest officers on that team, our freshmen.
Leading the way is your freshman class president, Grady Garcia, and your freshman class vice president, Bailey Evans-Seeley.
Best of luck to you two and the entire freshman leadership team. I know you'll make your class proud over the next 4 years.
Leadership's next two events will certainly get our campus in the Halloween spirit. This Friday is the annual pumpkin carving contest. There will be 20 contestants and you will be informed via email soon if you were given a pumpkin. I can't wait to see what our contestants carve up this year.
October 31st will see the return of the Halloween costume contest. Dress up in your best costumes and make sure to fill out the sign-up form to participate in one of 5 categories. Each category will win prizes. Well, Kaelin, I recently had the opportunity to dive deep into Measure H, a bond that I believe could have a tremendous impact on the Colfax community. I'm excited to inform you today on how to get involved this election season. The 2024 November election will prove to be essential in ensuring a prosperous future for the next generation of Colfax Falcons. Measure H will appear on the ballot as Colfax High School seeks to pass a $20 million campus improvement bond.
So a bond is taxpayer money, so the taxpayers have to vote on it, and then it takes a percentage of their property taxes to go towards the school.
Residents who live in the district will have the opportunity to vote on Measure H, a bond that will impact only Colfax High School.
The good thing about this bond, though, is that it's only a 15-year loan, whereas in the past a lot of bonds have been approximately 30 years.
Should the bond pass, Colfax will receive $20 million and local property taxes will increase.
The bond does impact local property taxes because for every $100,000 of assessed value, that is about $30, a little under $30 per year that goes towards the bond.
Colfax will use the bond money for improving campus facilities and amplify the positive learning environment for students. One thing that CHS plans to target is the portable classrooms on campus.
The biggest, most positive impact that this bond could bring is really taking out all the portables on the side here and building a 2-story building that houses the classrooms that are in the portables plus the portables that are in the back. So we will kind of be able to enclose our small school here and really have that intimate feeling. The school was built, 50 years ago, and so there's some basic updates that need to be done for it. And then sometimes there's a little bit of money left over to do some projects that would just revamp our spaces.
Repairing leaky ceilings, updating plumbing and electricity, and introducing 21st century learning furniture across campus, to name a few.
So that kind of furniture is necessary, and there's been plenty of studies done on students when if they're able to move their bodies the way they need to move to learn, they do learn better and they retain information more easily.
5 years ago, one classroom on campus received modern classroom furniture to assess the impact on student learning.
The 21st century learning furniture in my room that I get to use to positively impact my students' learning is very cool because every single day, multiple times a day, we can rearrange the room depending on what we're doing. I think as students appreciate the changes and the movement because it keeps the class a little bit more engaging.
Bianca's like, Iago, what's happening in here?
If Measure H is passed in November, Colfax High School will receive $20 million and be eligible for additional funds from the state.
If this bond passes, we are eligible as a school to receive an additional $7 million from the state in a couple of years. So really we're paying on $20 million, but we get $27 million in the end.
The outcome of Measure H rests in the voters' hands.
So people can vote on Measure H in a variety of ways. The first is the ballots are about to be sent home in the mail, and so they can vote by mail-in ballot. They can vote on November 5th by going to a polling agency and voting there. Our students are the ones that we really want to make sure register to vote if they're 18 or older. They need to register to vote, and then obviously make sure that by November 5th their vote is taken into account and counted.
It is evident that Measure H could have a significant positive impact on Colfax Falcons and our community for generations to come. Reporting on Measure H for CTV, I'm Samantha Reedy-Platt.
Wow, that certainly has the ability to make a big splash. If you have any more questions or concerns, see the Colfax High School Measure H website for more information.
Our fall sports teams have been working hard all season. This Wednesday, our girls flag football team has the chance to complete their perfect season when they play Mira Loma in a doubleheader at Marson Stadium. The team will also take time to honor their seniors between games. Game number 1 will kick off at 4:30 and game number 2 at 6 p.m. Make sure to come out to support our Lady Falcons.
Senior night for our girls volleyball team will also take place Thursday in the Pucci Pavilion at 7 p.m. when they play Mira Loma, and the nest theme is pink. So make sure to pack the nest and show them your support.
While our broadcasting ones have been hard at work in the studio perfecting their skills, our sports teams have been working just as hard, and now look to round out their PVL season and make a run in the playoffs. Katie Marks will catch you up on all things Colfax sports in this sports update.
Thank you, Samantha. I'm Katie Marks, and welcome to the 2-Minute Sports Update. The girls golf team is undefeated in the Pioneer Valley League play, with the Sac Joaquin Section Divisionals coming up on October 28th. Reigning MVP Malia Gustafson is leading the charge and ranked number 1 in the PVL. Gustafson also decided on the next leg of her golf journey, accepting a Division I scholarship to the University of San Francisco. The football team, despite an injury-plagued season, won 2 out of 3, heading into the River Bowl, and kept their hopes of a playoff run alive. Noah Smith leads the league in passing yards, and Robert "the Boot" Myers broke the school field goal record with a 52-yarder in the win over Center. The flag football team is undefeated on this season and ranked number 1 in the Division IV section standings. The team has outscored their opponents 321-44 under the guidance of head coach Tony Martello. The team starts their quest for the first ever section title on October 29th in the playoffs and hopes for a shot in the section final on November 9th at Cosumnes River College. The cross-country teams have taken on the biggest meets in California, traveling as far as Irvine in Southern California. The experience is paying off as the girls are sitting in first place in the PVL and the boys in second. Dylan Holloway leads the boys with upstart Keaton Hacker flying shotgun. The boys took second in the prestigious Woodbridge Classic in Irvine. Sophia Sunding and Micah Redding lead the girls team, who has also scored a top 3 finish at one of the best meets in California, the Clovis Invitational. The volleyball team has come alive in the second half of the season under the guidance of head coach Haley Biles, winning 7 of their last 10 matches. The team is making a charge to grab the 3rd playoff spot in the PVL and make a run starting on October 29th. I'm Katie Marks, and this was your 2-Minute Sports Update.
I'm so excited to see what our teams are able to accomplish the rest of the season.
2 weeks ago, the Colfax Leos Club partnered with Vitalent to hold the annual blood drive. CTV had the chance to follow the action, and reporter Logan Mulsow has this report.
The Colfax Leos Club Blood Drive is a biannual event at Colfax High School, and every event needs someone to lead it. For the past 3 years, that's been senior Ruby Muscle.
I got involved in blood drives my sophomore year because I was elected vice president of the Leos Club at Colfax. I've chaired 5 blood drives. The most recent one was a doozy, but it was great.
Since Ruby started chairing it her sophomore year, she not only knows how to run the event, but knows firsthand what the donation experience is like.
It's always been really positive. The nurses make sure you're very comfortable in your chair. They're always checking in with you, and they're making sure that everything is as safe as possible. There's also the workers that we have at the blood drive that are students that are constantly checking in with you, seeing if you need any snacks, Gatorade, water, anything like that.
Running a blood drive requires significant time and commitment. Ruby and her Leos Club team started planning the event 3 months ago, including setting goals.
My goals for this most recent drive was to really just get the word out on blood drives. We've done them in the past, and we've had some really great people donate and continually donate throughout the years, but I wanted to reach some newer people this year, and I was able to accomplish that, so that was great.
Ruby acknowledges she has learned many things from this experience, and perhaps more than anything, patience. She will chair her final blood drive this spring, along with the Leos, and hopes people will embrace this unique experience.
I know so many people, so many different students that have donated, and I've been incredibly nervous beforehand, have not been sure if they wanted to give blood, but after giving it, they were just so happy that they did and went back and did it again the next drive.
Reporting from the Fall Blood Drive for CTV, I'm Logan Mulsow.
Thank you to everyone that volunteered to donate blood. Your generosity will have a huge impact on lives.
If you're interested in buying our award-winning Evergreen Yearbook, the last chance to purchase with a 10% off coupon is October 31st.
This is certainly a year you won't want to forget, so make sure to purchase your yearbook as soon as possible. On our next show, we'll meet one of our new teachers on campus.
We'll take a look back at the River Bowl rally and football game.
And we'll check in on our sports teams and their efforts for success in the postseason.
Until next time, I'm Samantha Reedy-Platt for Kaelin Day. Have a great day, Colfax.